All right, good morning, everyone. Well, we're sitting down here, and I see just as I was starting the broadcast, ALLG started ripping up. So I've got a starter there at 1999, and we'll add over 2014. This one, for lack of more news, this one has some potential on the daily chart. So new order goes at 2014. And my thought, as volume is coming in here, is that we may see a retest of 2050. And if we see a retest of 2050, we may see a retest of 24. So I'm going to watch on this. The high there is 2007. Thanks for those tuning in on YouTube. Yep, orders at 2050. And as I had said earlier, my goal on this is a retest of this pivot of 2232 and then a squeeze up to 24. So what I'd like to do is hold a position in my retirement account for that whole move if I can, and then in my main account actively trade the range. So the high is 2007, so new order for my main account would be 2010, and then look for a squeeze from 2010 up to 2015, 2020, 2025, and sort of just actively trade that range. So let's see, nice volume on that candle. And a reminder to beginner traders out there tuning in on YouTube, in case you didn't already know, trading is risky. Most beginner traders do lose money. Added right there 2007 in my main account. Looking for 2015, 2025 for that trade. So as I was saying, reminder, beginner traders out there on YouTube, trading is risky. Most beginner traders do lose money, so take it slow. Don't overstay your welcome. My results are not typical. I will be actively trading the biggest momentum stocks each day. This one yesterday was phenomenal. We got to move from 10 all the way up to 24. So I'm watching it today for the breakthrough 2150, 2250, a retest to 24. It's a recent IPO, so like ISPO on its recent IPO, we got this big move all the way up to 100. So this is the setup. It's recent IPO de-SPAC setup. So ALLG, we'll let it retest VWAP, holding right now 1,500 shares, main account for the breakthrough 2015. And then in the retirement account, holding as well at 99, which is a good entry, and looking for the move up to 2150, 2250, and a retest of yesterday's high. That's my target. So that'd be $24, $25. We've got about 35 minutes to the bell. BVXV is our leading gapper this morning. I don't really like it. The float's a little higher. I don't think it looks as good right now. So for the time being, I'm leaving that one alone. DRTS, I would keep that one on watch as well as sympathy if we get that move on ALLG that I'm looking for. So we're going to look for a break of 2015 here, the high. This candle's 2009. So watch for the break of that level. So I'm going to put an order here, watching the add for the break over 2009. Just waiting for it to break that level. Something that we're going to be doing for folks on YouTube, in case you didn't know, April, we're going to be doing a special anniversary month. It's the anniversary of when I opened Warrior Trading and the anniversary of when I taught one of our most popular videos on YouTube that now has almost 10 million views. And so what I've decided is during the month of April, I'm going to teach a number of classes on YouTube. And I would like to give you guys the opportunity, traders on YouTube, to give me ideas of what you'd like me to teach. And so I have an email list that I'd like you guys to subscribe to, and we'll be able to send out some surveys and get some feedback from you. And everyone who subscribes to the email list will also get a copy of my book, How to Day Trade. We'll send you a digital copy. Existing students don't need to subscribe. You guys will be able to participate, and we'll have things we'll drop right in the chat room for you. So thank you guys for being here, and for those on YouTube for hitting the thumbs up. Appreciate it. We've got about 4.5 minutes till 9 a.m. Watching for a dip trade on ALLG. High of this candle is 2009. I'm going to put an order at 2004. I'll put it up at 2010. 2014. So a little bit of buying here, watching, adding there at 2003. We'll add at 2004 and 2005. Looking for this to curl through this level. So watch for the ads here, 2004, 2005. And then we're going to look for the breakthrough 2010. So watching right in here, added at 2004. Again, looking for the breakthrough 2004. So watch this level. We're close to it. Just needs to break through that 2004, 2005 level. About 46,000 shares of volume on that candle. If we can break through 2009, we'll be in good shape. The seller at 21 doesn't bother me. If we get up to that level, I'm happy to add there. So let's see. So watch again here. There you go. So now watch for an ad over 2075. Orders for 500 shares. So the problem here, watching, I maxed my buying power in my small account here. Holding 500 shares right now. Added 82 to buy the dip. So added 82. Let's see if we get the pop back up over 20. Look at that, 2042 on the ask. So my average is 53 right now, 86. Reminder for traders just getting tuned in case you didn't already know, trading is risky. Most beginner traders lose money. So I would encourage you to trade cautiously. My results are not typical. Hi, that candle's 2043. Watching for another dip trade. Added at 2040, $20.04. So buying the dip down there for the pop back up to 25. Looking for first candle to make a new high. There's 40 on the ask. Profit at 46, average is 2004. Added back at 44. We'll see if we get the break through 2050 and then 2060. Flat for now, watching for a dip. It's only up 15%. It's more of a continuation setup. So all flat right now in my main account. Added back at 68. There's 84. Profit at 85. Sold the rest at 73. High of that candle is 85. So again, for those just tuning in this morning, reminder in case you didn't already know, trading is risky. Take it slow. Stocks like ALLG can be very volatile. That volatility can create risk. However, it can also create opportunity. Flat right now on both sides, looking for a pullback. I think it's getting a little extended on the 5-minute chart. So looking for a pullback. We just passed a little bit past 9 a.m. here. So we'll see if there's anything that comes up in the way of breaking news between now and watching. So is that a hidden seller? Let's find out. You can see there's 10,000 shares on the ask at 21. This would be a reasonable place for a pullback, but watching added there. Now watch 21.15. Added at 21.15. We'll add at 35 and 45. We're looking for a retest of $22. Adding at 43 right there. So once this starts to open up, now we'll look for the break through 21.50 and a squeeze up to 22. Dip trade added at 40 for the break through 21.50. Target for me is still 22. Watch the break through 40. Added at 38. We've got 39 on the ask. Back to flat for now. New order is at 21. High was right there. Dip trade at 96. Bought the dip. Just actively trading the range. Small gains on both sides. I took my profit in the retirement because I was a little concerned that we were getting too extended, but I guess I should have held it longer. Oh well. Good morning, Trey. Another dip trade at 21. Looking for a retest of 21.25. Flat, break even. I'll let it pull back a little bit more. Nice, good job, Terry. So this is our anniversary page. Happy anniversary. So as I said earlier, those of you guys on YouTube, would love for you to join the newsletter here. We do send out special content that's not posted on YouTube, including, as soon as you join the newsletter, you'll get a copy of my best-selling book titled How to Day Trade. And you'll also be able to vote for topics for the free classes that I'll be teaching in April on YouTube Live. We're going to be crossing over 10 million subscribers, 10 million views, I think, on our most popular video, which we're excited about. So we're celebrating that. I'm going to reteach that class. That's class 1 of 12 at the time, day trading 101 basically. So I'm going to reteach that class in April, but I also want to teach a few other classes for our subscribers on YouTube and also for our students. So make sure you're on the newsletter, and yeah, I just want to remind you again. So we'll put this over here. Okay, so let's see. Thank you. Yeah, we have a guy on our team. His name's Aaron, and he does the graphics for me, and I love him. I love the graphics. I love him. He does great work. This is a picture of my bus. It's a 1961. So I know, you know, most of the other guys out there will probably have a picture of a Lamborghini, but we try to keep it real. I don't have a Lamborghini. All right, so dip down there to 54. I added at 77.88 to buy the dip. Bit of a deeper dip, but I'm okay to take some dip trades. The pivot right now is 21.21. So watching $21.21. Let's see if I can get an ad up here around 21. For lack of anything else, I do see BVXV, but ALLG has more range, so I like this one better. So reducing risk a little bit, waiting for the 5-minute pattern to set up. We've got a high volume on the high, which was on this candle here, the move to 21.50. I added a little high on that, but that's okay. Now we're getting a pullback back down towards volume weight average price. Dips off of 20.50 might be a little bit better. BVXV is our leading gapper. Its float is a little higher. 240 was the high. I'm not sure. I'm going to be interested in trading it. Yes, let me post the link for you. So there's the link to register to our newsletter. There you go. When you sort of blow out the chart to the bigger time frame here, you see, all right, we've got this level at 22.32. If we can break through that, then we're looking for a move up to 24. So this could be an area where I can start watching in this pullback. We'll see where it starts to base out. It's still pulling back, but we'll see if it starts to curl back up. So if we look at our time, we're coming up here to about 9:15. We're getting a little close to the open. Let's see though, first 5-minute candle to make a new high is going to be over this level here, 2105. So I'm adding here at 21 for the break of 2105, and then 2115. We're going to look for a move back up to 2150. Added at 25 there. So now looking for that squeeze up to 2150, right? So this is our 5-minute setup. First 5-minute candle to make a new high. My average is 4 right now. High of this candle is 2125. I don't know why I'm getting that message. Holding a smaller size right now. Back to flat for now. Watching for the next setup. So relatively small gains so far today. We've got about 13 minutes to the bell. So a little bit of a 1-minute ABCD pattern forming. Yes, DRTS was sympathy momentum to ALLG, as it's also a recent IPO or DSPAC. This is something, again, with ISPO last month, we had this huge move. So this is why I watch recent IPOs very closely. Your high yesterday was 1450 on DRTS. Yeah, generally when I'm thinking of a recent IPO, I'm looking at within the first few weeks of the IPO or the de-SPAC and merger. So our critical lines on this are 2150, and then these tops here of 2183, and then 2230, and then we've got a straight shot back to 2391. Nice dip trade for those that bought. So you see that bottoming candle wick, and then it comes back up. Nice, good job. LLL hitting scanners. I'll take a starter of that. This is a watch for an ad at 35. So the idea on this is a bounce, dead cat bounce. Watch over 45 and 50. So nice move there from 360 up to 40. Added at 30 to buy the dip there. Now looking for 45. There's 45, 40 something. Taking some profit. So a quick trade on that. To bounce off the low. I jumped in a little high, but got some profit on it. New order would be at 40 if it can hold. Watching with an order on at 40. So where did I find that? My scanner right here. So this is the tool that I use to find stocks I'm trading. Warrior Pro students, you have access to the same scanner I'm using as part of your Warrior Pro membership, as you know. Added at 21 to buy the dip, and now I want to see if we curl back up through 30. There's 30, nice. There's 35. Not surprised to see a little resistance. Up 26%. Seller at 35. So I'm not sure that we're going to get a lot more on it. But we'll see. We'll watch 41, 42 to see if we get a break through the high. Added at 36. Profit at 45. Actually, I got filled at 39, and then profit sold half at 45. But you can see how it's kind of jumping around there. So, you know, that ended up being a more profitable trade than all of ALLG, which I was holding for much longer. Sometimes, you know, you get something that moves fast, and I jump on that quickly. So this was up a fair amount when I got in, but Recent momentum stock from the other day, knew the setup, jumped in quick, right at the whole dollar. We'll see if we get more opportunities on it. I don't see fresh news, so I don't know if we will, but at the same time, it's up 30%. Puts it on the gap scanner for sure. It's our fourth leading gapper in the US market right now. Still watching ALLG. But we've got about 5 minutes to the bell. I'm not really sure what's obvious. ALLG is back below volume weight average price. While this could present a nice dip trade down here, you know, it's obviously pulled back a bit. Added at 96 to buy the dip. We'll see if it reclaims 25. So nice little dip there from 96. Let's see if we get up to 2025 and reclaim VWAP. But, you know, in any case, it's not totally clear to me right now what's obvious. Made about 5 cents a share on that. Only a small gain. IXHL. Yep. Thank you for throwing that one out there. So you did have a bigger move on it. I'm not sure how it's going to trade. You know, you had this kind of like crazy move up to 90 and then this pullback. The high back there was 1543. So I would probably just say, you know, be cautious, but manage risk with smaller size. 1375, 14, and then 1450, 15. It's not going to be probably as clean as LLL, and compared to ALLG, although it's cheaper, I think the spreads could be just as big. So IXHL would want to see a break over 1418 and then 1622 and then 1745. Your daily level pivot is the high right there. Oops, 1543. Nice job, Kevin. All right, so we've got a couple on watch. We've got about 3 minutes to the opening bell. So Warrior Pro members will keep trading. ALLG, DRTS maybe, IXHL, LLL perhaps. Although I think we probably did the best we could on that, but we'll see. We'll see if it wants to open up more. So again, those that tuned in on YouTube, I hope you hit the thumbs up. I hope you're subscribed to the channel, and I hope you join the newsletter. On our newsletter, you'll get email notifications for new content that we're putting out that's not on YouTube, just for people on the newsletter. You'll also get an opportunity to vote for classes that I want to teach in April. I haven't decided what they're going to be yet, so please vote. Warrior Pro students will give you the opportunity to vote as well. And yeah, we've got some special stuff going on next month. Month of April is our anniversary month. So we'll look forward to seeing you guys on that newsletter and give you some opportunities to participate in everything that's going on in April. Everyone who joins the newsletter will get a copy of my best-selling book. We'll email that to you today, How to Day Trade. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. All right, so with that, I'll end the broadcast for YouTube. We'll keep broadcasting for students. Remind traders on YouTube, as always, that trading is risky. Most beginner traders do lose money. My results are not typical, so really take it slow. The market will be here for you. No need to rush it. Trade in a simulator before you put real money on the line.